Today we'll speak about the topic that a lot of times people love. It's movies. But I would love to speak from a different perspective. Why people watch movies? Because I think that there's a lot of different reasons. And today we'll speak about 3 different reasons why people watch movies. And first one is a very good one. People because want to spend some time with their friends, and they want to go to movies and watch together a movie, come back and share their experiences about movie. I don't think that is the best way to spend time with your friends, but it's still an amazing way to spend time with your friends and just chat about the movie. Because of course, when you watch two hours a movie, that's potentially could do a lot of different things those 2 hours. But let's say that this amazing way to spend time with your friends. Now, second thing that why people watch movies are not as good, because people work 8 hours, come back home, they do some chores, and then they watch a movie because they want to forget about their life. They want to forget about all the things that's going on in their life, and that means that they want to cut everything out of their life and just forget it. Because when you watch a movie, you forget about everything else and just to watch the movie, and you shut your mind off. Exactly the same with games. A lot of times people really play a lot of games or watch movies because they just want to forget about everything else what's going on. Even if it's life, it's terrible, they want to forget about that life, and they treating their life with a short-term pleasure, and next day they have to live exactly the same life. Wake up, go to work, do some chores, and then watch a movie or play a game. Now, and third one is, I think that people watch a movie because they are missing something in their life. So there's a lot of different genres in movie industry, and I will share what kind of genre and what you potentially could be missing. Because when I look into myself and what kind of movies I enjoy watching and why I'm watching those kind of movies, I understood that there's a lot of connections between what kind of movies I want to watch in a specific day and why is that. So let's look into 8 different genres and what you potentially could be missing and why you're watching specific movie genre. So for example, first is the drama. And drama is all about high stakes and conflicts. So of course, when you think about drama, and of course, if you want to watch a lot of drama, so that means that a lot of times you could maybe in your life you are a people pleaser and you do not have any conflict at all. There is no high stakes because most likely if you're a people pleaser, you're not in very high positions in a business or in an employee environment, and because you are a people pleaser, you do not have a conflict. So when you watching a drama, you're able to see some disappointments, some conflicts, and of course you get that conflict out of the movie and not in real life. Now, second thing is a comedy. Comedy is all about entertainment and laughter. And of course, sometimes you do not have enough laughter, do not have enough joy, and you're watching movies, in comedy movies, because you're looking for that specific extra laughter. Now, third one is actions. And actions is, of course, it's easy to understand. If your life is not fast-paced and doesn't have enough action, you want to watch action movies where you could see how people take action, how all the shooting is happening, and cars going very fast, and you will love to do that. Because I watch a lot of action movies sometimes, because when I feel that you not have enough action in my life, I really want to watch action movies. Now, 4 is fantasy. Fantasy, of course, sometimes people do work like accounting or something is very, very strict. So everything you need to match exactly how it is. So when you have a life where like it seems that everything that you need to match, sometimes you want something that is out of the box. And of course you want to watch some kind of fantasy movies that you could explore outside of the box thinking. Now, number 5 is horror movies. And horror movies are people who want to watch horror movies. I think a lot of times are people who are afraid to take control of their lives, and they are not able to get out of the comfort zone because they are missing fear in their life. And of course, that's why they're watching movies, horror movies. Because when you really go into your life and you experience life and doing the things that you're fearful, there's so much fear and in your life that you don't need extra fear because you have full of that. So that means a lot of times people who are sometimes introverts and they're closed and they do not go outside in the world and really experience life through fear, they want to experience fear through movies. Now, 6, romance. Of course, a lot of times, especially women loves romance, because a lot of times women are missing love, and of course, they potentially could find some love in romance movies. I love their book is Love and Respect. So that means that woman needs love while man needs respect. So that's why there are so many people, so many men looking for war movies where you can get respect, because war movies is all about respect and friendships and a small group. And of course, if you represent yourself very well, you will get respect. That's why men looking for war movies while women are looking for love movies where you're able to get love. Now, number 7 is the one that I really love, is science fiction. And I think that science fiction people love who really are big dreamers. They want to achieve great things in life, and sometimes because their life is not that big, they love to watch science fiction movies where there's technologies like an extraordinary way of living, and you're able to see all incredible universe. And that's when you're able to see that universe, you open your mind and you start to think and imagine the world a bigger place. And I think that's where sometimes we need to watch science fiction movies, because it opens a little bit our mind. And now the last one is thriller, and I think thriller is all about mystery and tension. And of course, when our life is day to day exactly the same, and we know exactly what we will do after a year on Tuesday, or we'll know exactly what we'll do after a week on Tuesday, or after a month of Tuesday, and we know that next month on Tuesday we will come at 7:30, we will drink coffee, we'll sit in a car and drive during traffic, and you know exactly what we'll do on Tuesday. There is no mystery at all. And sometimes people are missing that mystery, and of course, when you're missing mystery, you're watching thriller. Now, when I think about all those 8 different movie genres, what do you think? What is the main movies that you enjoy watching? So you can reflect on what kind of movies you watched in the past, and now you can reflect about your life. And if your life is very boring, a lot of times could be aligned with the movies that is not boring, is full of action, full of mystery. And if you are if you're a people pleaser, maybe you are watching dramas. Like, there's so many comparisons you could make. And if you see that you love specific movie like action, I know that when I take a lot of action, I stop watching movies because I do not have time. So I think that when you will think about what kind of movies you love to watch, maybe you'll reconsider. And if you, for example, you love horror movies, maybe you will think about, okay, how I could do something that is out of my control, out of my comfort zone. And I think that when you will do that, I truly believe that you will want to watch less of those movies that you used to watch now. Because a lot of times people watch over and over and over the same genre because they never get enough. And because movies will never fulfill your need. Only life could fulfill your need. So I hope that you will reconsider, and next time I'll think about watching a movie, maybe you can spend an hour or 2 thinking what you could do to fulfill that need. I hope you will choose to win, and see you tomorrow.